What is up, you guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. And so do you guys remember this old article? This is from Forbes.com, right? This is from Forbes. It says the real reason why the Xbox continues to fail in Japan. This article was published back in December 30, 2019. And they were right. They were right. I mean, aside from like the Xbox 360, the Xbox One failed in Japan. It only sold about like 100,000, which is not a lot compared to, you know, the millions of Xboxes sold in the West and in other Western countries, right? So for many years, the Xbox has actually failed in Japan. However, it looks like Bill Gates has made them a deal that they cannot refuse, because the Xbox Game Pass, not only does it have like 20 million subscribers, but it's actually helped increase the sales of the Xbox in Japan. Okay, so if you go over here to the GameSpot.com, it says Xbox Series X has already outsold Xbox One in Japan. Okay, it says while it still pales in comparison to the PS5 sales, the Xbox Series X is off to a good start in Japan. And let's take a look at these numbers real quick. So according to Famitsu, the console sales for each generation, I'm gonna zoom in here. It says Xbox. This is in Japan. These sales are from Japan. Okay, this is Japan alone, not any other country. Okay, so the Xbox, the first Xbox that came out, it said the units are 474,000 units, right? And then the 360 did really well, right, along with the PlayStation 3. And that's 1.6 million units sold. And then after that, it went down dramatically. By the Xbox One only sold 114,000. And then the Xbox Series X sold 142,000, right? So sometimes I do get confused with these two, the X and the S, right? But now the Xbox Series S has overcome these units, right? And what I like to say, before I show you the actual sales numbers of the Xbox Series X in Japan, what I like to say is that Japan has always been, they've always been more of an RPG nation. Keep that in mind. Because take a look at all the major games that come from Japan. Final Fantasy, Pokemon, the Tales games. A lot of the RPGs that we play in the West, you know, from the Tales games, the Final Fantasy, the Xenoblades, a lot of those RPG games come from Japan, right? Japan has always been an RPG nation, even action RPG, right? So in the West, in America, it's always been more of a shooting game, a shooter type of the West is more popular with shooting games, right? So in the West, you got Halo, Call of Duty, those types of games. That's what the West is known for. In the East, in Japan, they're known for RPGs, right? RPGs in action RPG games. So the problem with the Xbox, and one of the reasons why I never got an Xbox, is because none of the games that I like are on the Xbox. The Final Fantasies, the Kingdom Hearts, the Tales games, all the other RPG games, they are not found in the Xbox, so I was never interested in getting one, right? I mean, Pokemon, for example, you know, one of the greatest RPGs, so one of the most popular RPGs, you know, it's a Nintendo property. So the Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo have always been the dominant consoles in Japan, of course, right? But now that has changed. Right, so if you go to the Video Game Chronicles, it says Japan has bought 2.3 million Xbox consoles in the last 20 years. New report reveals. Right, and it said the vast majority of these were Xbox 360 sales. Right, the vast majority, but now, and that number is about to go up now because with the Xbox Game Pass, more people just see that it's just convenient to just pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee to consume as many games as you want on the Xbox Game Pass. And I know that the 2.3 million doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm not quite sure why Bill Gates, why Bill Gates, Microsoft want to grow in Japan. And besides the fact that it's a huge gaming market, and keep in mind, and this is actually a fact, guys. Like a lot of mobile game sales, 30% of mobile game sales are in Japan. And that is not an exaggeration. They are in Japan. Okay? So keep that in mind. So, I mean, that is pretty much it. I mean, I do expect these sales to go up. You know, it's probably going to reach... It's not going to reach as much as the Nintendo... You know, as a Nintendo Switch. Hell no. Nintendo has always been the #1 selling console in Japan. Same thing with the PlayStation. It's probably not going to reach those numbers, but it's definitely going to go up in popularity because of what Xbox Microsoft is offering. You know, the Xbox Game Pass. But we also got to see what's going to happen in the future, because Sony is also going to start offering their own their own improved game streaming service, like the Xbox Game Pass. And then after that, of course, Nintendo's gonna follow and create their own. You know, I think they already do with Nintendo Direct, I think it is, right? I'm not sure what it's called. Anyways, so this is absolutely unbelievable. See, anyways, I'm gonna end it right there. Keep on rambling. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell. And comment below. Tell me what you think. Like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching, and Godspeed.